Start the ads.
Got it rolling.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Final RaceKraft simulator. We are in the famous chook calling house. I am John Van Ree, and we have, of course, one of the biggest chickens of them all, Dan Page. Joseph Granshaw's showing that Queenslanders aren't chicken. Mark Dial has come in. Michael Hayes is here. We have calmed him down. He's still fired up after last night. That's probably one of the biggest rage quits we've ever seen. Scotty Perrins is facing forward at the moment, so these boys are all ready to go. How are we, gentlemen?
Yeah, good. Thanks,
John.
Good, thanks, John.
We are good, and a lot of people out there in the famous YouTube land as well. I hope you're all good as well. And a big shout out to Gunther von Nordschleife. Had lunch with him today. The man is a myth. He's still a legend. Catch up to see him in Albury, and great to hear that they actually let him across the board. We were very worried about that. So glad we got to get across at the same location where where Human Hovel went across many, many years ago. So great work. I believe he's out there looking for a steady at the moment, maybe. As we head in round, we need to have a look at the great circuit. Well known, of course, as Adelaide. Have a look at the track map first. And of course, it starts on the start-finish straight into the chicane at turn 1. Through turn 2 and 3, up onto turn 4, where we go through what's called the stairs complex. We then go through 5, 6, turn 7. Unfortunately, the budget for Adelaide cut short, so we've got to turn right at 7 instead of continuing on to next street on the old F1 layout. We then head down what's famous back straight away into turn 8. I did get in trouble last night because I copied Wikipedia's track map, which hasn't got turn 8. Turn 8 is 9 and yada, yada, yada. And then we go through turn 8 down into the hairpin at turn 9. And keep going straight there. You're going to wind up in Victoria, just saying. If we don't take turn 9, we go into turn 10. Turn 11 back into the park complex, where it's all going to be changing in there very shortly because we're going to go MotoGPing with a whole new layout. And we go into 11, 12, 13, back into what used to be known as the Foster's hairpin, back onto the start of the race. A fast little track. It is a famous track. We are here for 250 Ks. Everyone last night complained too long, too this, too that. And I know in other leagues I'm involved in, less than 250 Ks, and we got absolutely butchered by the drivers for not being traditional and doing 250. Adelaide will always be 250 bets, so toughen up, Prince.
Love it. Yeah, love it.
As we have a look at the flyby, the great Will Wilson, he got up and flew over for us again. The feedback that came in as he flew over the circuit was not much to see. And I said to him, it's Adelaide, there's not much to see anyway. But he can just make out the start finish straight there in the nose of the aeroplane. And we head into the forest and up in the avenues or the terraces. And then we come back down under the wing there. Turn 8. There's a bit of a beach over the other side there called Glenelg. That's probably about the most entertaining part in Adelaide. Very nice spot to go. And feel lucky that plane will take you over to the wineries. I guess we need to have a look at the championship as well. Getting a little bit of feedback from somebody. And we go into the championship. We have a look at, and I'm just going. And we go.
Might be you, John.
No, it's not me. And we go into the championship standings, where we have Shane Patterson leading by 14 points. This has been one of the great cliffhangers we have seen for the last half of this season. Pecky came out and went 3 bullets straight in a row, and then came back and got a bullet last week at Nords. But of course, only done 5 races, which is enough races technically to qualify to stay in the split and take average points. If you don't do less than 5 races, you go straight in pre-qual. Pecky's done the 5 races, stay in, so he'll average out his points, which will be very interesting. We'll get to the ranking process later on in the week as we get ready for pre-qual and next season. But Shane Patterson, he's hung on. He's definitely had more grip and grit than a bite from Marty, but he's hanging on there from the great Michael Hayes. Hazy. We have made fun of this bloke all season as being the El Supremo of Unhinged, and here he is sitting on the top step for the team. I don't know how this has happened. Leighton Larrick and Darren Freer sits in 3rd. He's only 2 points behind Hayes. Liam Latcham, the rookie, 4th, a further 2 points back. Nathan Vernay from Locked On Lads has come home strong, sitting in 5th place. In 6th place of the championship. Equal is David Baldock and Joseph Grenshaw. Baldock showing consistent get himself into that position. Ash Hall sits in 8th, Craig Rose in 9th. Both of them leading team boss Scotty Perrins, which is another big call there. Kurt Heath sits in 10th. 11th is Dan Page. He has dropped off. This guy was a contender, and now probably just a chump. He's just in front of Scotty Perrins. Dougie Wright sits in 13th. Andrew Johnstone, he thought he'd come back as a split 3 driver and be the bully, but he's sits in 14th. But he's in front of Mike Corliss, so that says something. Ben Morgan in 16th. Anita Buckles in the top 20 in 18th. Greg Shelton, sorry, in 17th. Greg Shelton is 18th. Dan Reed's 19th, but I think he lost a lot of points the other week when he did race control. 20, from like Brenton O'Brien, and convinced everybody to give average points. Robbie Williams entertaining us still in the top 20, and of course with it, Vermeer, Harvey, Dial, all the way back miles behind Border. That is embarrassing. And Tony McLean, 16th. Of course, that is the leader of our championship there.
I've got a life. Dave Bulldog doesn't. I got things that I got to do. So
Loud. What? There shouldn't be no music. Music you?
dude, Ashley.
Giving them a minute of silence. Any truth to the rumours that Dave Baldock let his horse race this season? True. Could be true. And it could be the music in the... Yeah, okay. All right, we'll come back to all that. And yeah, sounds have all been buggered up because I've... Right, so apologies for all of that. Big shout out to Sean Palmer. He is back in NATO territory, safe and sound, and home. And heard this evening that Hoffy's taking a season off, and I believe that's to spend time with his nephew. So be good to see the two of them get together and catch up. Looking for plenty of photos and plenty of shout outs to the rest of the Southern Cross Racing lads. Anyway, we better keep continuing on here as we catch up. I think should be right. I'll check them in a minute. As we better have a look at this grid because this is the final race. And we have on pole Liam Latcham, the rookie himself, the privateer with a 1:22.534. That is a reasonable time. I think you take that. And then sitting on the front row next to him is Nathan Vernay. Where is Shane Patterson? Getting juicy already. Scotty Perrins, the boss from Quantum Racing, steps up, knocks on the door and says, "G'day." What'd you say to him after you set that time, Scotty? Back in your box, lads? Muted him. Hang on. Scotty, what did you say, mate, to the lads after you set that time?
Set him back in the box.
Put him back in the box. Yeah, that's good. That's what I'd be doing. And we then move on to the one and only after that on the next row, Dan Page. Put sandbags out, mate.
Yeah. Yep. Figured I'd give it a go.
Okay, that's fair enough. About time. And sharing the third row is Ashaw from Quantum Racing. Mike Corliss from Oceanic Sim Racing decided to come out and play, sitting on the fourth row alongside Mark Peck, who I think showed up so that he could tick the box to say he did 5 races. Consolidate his position. We then go to the fifth row. Joseph Crenshaw from Unhinged SimSports and Simon Black from Oceanic Sim Racing in the top 10 as well. Blackie, absolute contender here. I'd keep an eye on him. I'd say he is a dark horse. We move on to the sixth row. Brendan McLean from Unhinged SimSports lines up alongside the Leighton Larrikin from Darren Freer from W2 Racing. Keep an eye on the pink car. Apparently, that's where you need to be. We move to the seventh row where Shan Morgan from Unhinged lines up with Mark Dyer from Shadow Racing. Dyer in the top 15. That's a rare sight. We move on to the eighth row, with Anthony River from SLS lining up alongside Unhinged's Kurt Heath. On the ninth row, Southern Cross Racing's Vaughan Robinson lines up alongside Craig Rose from Quantum Racing. On the 10th row, Greg Shelton from 266 Sim Racing lines up alongside the championship leader in 20th position, Shane Patterson. Don't forget, this is a non-drop round, so that could be very, very critical to how the night plays out. We then move to the 11th row where Tony McLean from Unhinged SimSports lines up alongside the crowd favourite Dougie Wright from Old Mates and Sons. Robbie Williams from Player One's going to entertain us starting on the 12th row, alongside David Baldock from WK&P D37 Racing. Another contender of the championship back in 24th. That is a long way back. Then go to the next row where Anita Buckland lines up alongside the guy sitting up in the championship as well, Michael Hayes from Unhinged Sport. A lot of work to do, Hazy. What are you thinking at this stage?
I was just trying to set myself a challenge, mate. I figured start around the next corner, halfway down the previous straight, and hope for the best.
Too easy. That will be a battle and a half. We will definitely then move into the next row where we have, of course, Andrew Johnstone from Team AJR alongside Dale Harvey from Unhinged SimSports. Then we move to the next row, the 15th row, Darren Vermey, and he lines up alongside Phil Marsh. On the 16th row is Barry Kluver from Kluver Motorsports, hearing rumours of a team change next season. He lines up alongside someone who did his first lap at about 8 o'clock and probably got about 3 laps in on organised split 2 race control. We then have Hayden McAndrews from Player One set a time, Corey Schwebb set a time from Unhinged. These boys struggling, of course, being on Adelaide. First time here is always never easy. We then go to Aaron Smith, the privateer. Dave Coleman was the man in charge for the final time in split 4. That is, and definitely going to be very interesting. Takes the role of there. My Rose Park, my Saw Pack, a lovely Indian dessert, has been flown in from Uber Eats, take in safety car for us. And then, of course, we have Ben Davis-Taylor in the other safety car with us as well. Definitely an interesting grid, lads. Any thoughts on it?
A lot of big names sitting there in the back. Be interesting as they come through.
Going to be a lot of work for a lot of people. That's all I'm going to say. I reckon we've got 250Ks. Let's light the wick on, get it started. What do you reckon?
Let's do this.
Sounds good.
And we are away. It has taken off very well. Latcham is gone like a bullet. For SDK, it'll catch up. Nathan Vermey is in P2. Dan Page in P3. Pagey, what are you thinking at this stage?
What a great start.
Simon Black has got a good jump as well. He's away. And it's all wide into here. Black's around. Freer's around. Oh, this is huge. This is bigger than the Maya car park.
It's a car park.
Dave Baldock's just going up the page here. Dave Baldock up 7 spots. Pass of the century, Baldy. Look at him go. Tucked in behind Freer. That is a great start, Baldy. Let's jump back up the front, the Latchford. Continuing on. Got a bit of a following here for the boys at Southern Cross, so we might just jump on to Vaughan Robinson very quickly. Heading down into turn 8. Nice blow. Looks like Black's got himself going as well. Great looking livery there from Southern Cross. Simon Black ran out of talent. Got to have it to run out. And then coming down, there's Baldock. Good to see him there. Front of dial. That's where he needs to be. A little bit of a tap there. Vaughan looking very composed, under control here. Gets the car in. A bit of a brake lock up in front of him. Well, clips the wall. And looks like we're going to get through this first lap pretty unscathed. And it's continuing on. Back to Latcham. Definitely moving forward here nicely. Nathan Vernay, though, is keeping him honest. And he's doing a very, very good job. These boys just cooking those walls. So definitely a bit of work to be done.
Yeah, both these boys are putting on a bit of a show at the end of the season. Move their way to the front.
Pagey in that white car.
Good start. That's all I'll say.
Did you check who's inside the helmet? Was it Pagey?
Yeah, well, that's true. But that's what happens when you take the sandbags out. Indeed.
Need to make sure I stuck around to, hang around with you, Diley.
Al, I was coming. Just had to warm up the tyres a little bit. Just
Oh no,
get
I mean I
Bulldog
need
out
to
the
make
way.
sure I'm there for next season for you.
I won't be here next season.
Oh no,
Did you get that memo?
no,
I gave
Clearly
it to you last
not.
week.
oh right you are.
Don't even read them.
Mike Coliff in the pit lane. That is an early call. Keep an eye on this one. Coliff known for the quick-witted strategies. There's something at play here that we're not aware of. As Latcher moves forward, Dan Page is in P3 up 2 spots. Dan Morgan is up 4 spots in 9th. Great start from him. As see how a few of them are going. Apparently Freer's got some suspension damage. He's way back now and in trouble. Colton's the other guy I need to be talking about. He's doing relatively well. He's in a good little battle with Dale Harvey. Goes through the stairs complex, always a little battle.
Big McAndrew's up 12.
Yeah, quick back into moves here. People getting caught out by that early incident. Mike had a penalty of 41 for not clearing a slowdown.
Ooh,
Mike,
That'll happen.
That's
Mike
right, you
Cole
did
is
too.
getting in. Oh! Dalton's around. Why am I surprised about Mike Cordleff getting in trouble by race control?
Well, if it was a slowdown, he got in trouble by iRacing themselves.
Love the really good story.
Well, you'd think he'd know better considering he's been around since Noah was a boy.
That's right. I always got to look twice when I load him into a season, double check. Like his iRacing numbers missing a few digits.
Yeah, he joined iRacing when they just used to draw on the screens with crayons, didn't they?
Yeah, pretty much. I used to chisel it into a
stone
tablet.
tablet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Latcham looking settled here, even though Bernie's keeping him honest. Page is up 2 spots back. They're going to go back, look a few more battles. Anita Buckland driving well. Putting a lot of pressure on Darren Vermey here. Anita's had a cracking season.
Very good season.
Very, very improved. At 5 here. Later, he's looking further up in front of him, isn't he? Got back again. That Sluts has dropped out. And Black is still circulating as well. Hey, Simon under a bit of pressure from Andrew Johnstone. Andrew.
Yep, missing a few panels.
Yep. Keeping him very honest here. Peter Buckland loves this track, yeah, it showed.
I'm with you there, Anita. Great track.
Of course. A fairly Australian track based season next season for season 28. Some talk about replacing this circuit with Oran Park.
No.
Piss off,
Bring
mate.
on Adelaide.
Of course, for those who haven't heard, there's a mini series for the off season being run by Pete Baxter on behalf of the league. So if you want to go race Oran Park, go race it. We want to. Oh, Blackie's around. What have you done, Jono? Simon Black.
Poor old
facing the
Blackie.
wrong
He hasn't
way.
had much. He hasn't had much luck this season. Poor old Blackie.
And yeah, poor bugger in trouble again. Look at that. Call that a finish flick. Can spin a car, this boy. Page, he's starting to come under a bit more pressure from Verno. He's managed to get that second spot. That one.
Yep, at least Blackie's still in front of Korolev at this point.
It's all that matters, you reckon?
Yeah, they like to battle it out between themselves.
Well, I'm in front of both of them, so I'll take that at this stage. And definitely coming around and around Dave Baldock. He's looking to make a bit of a move here on Kurt Hu.
Get the elbows out, Kurt. Give him nothing.
Looks like he's got it done.
Look at that. That is so neat.
Oh,
So smooth.
beautiful.
So smooth. That's how you do it, Max.
No, that was a great move.
It was.
Well, that was his one quality pass. We don't need to see Dave for the rest of the night.
There you go. Freer's gone in. Oh, he had a look.
Oh, geez, he did well to pull that up.
Kurt, not happy.
I don't think he was planning on a move there. I think he just dropped the tyres and held
Yeah.
on for dear life.
Would have been hard
There
to
we
stop too once those tyres hit the grass.
Here we go. Pete Kelleher's just dropped into the chat, so it's probably time for a serious conversation. Pete, how successful is the pink car? Pagey wants to know. apparently the white car doesn't work.
What a
While
G
he's
up.
sitting in P2.
Might have to stick with the white car for season 28.
I can't see you if that happens. Kurt doing pretty
I'm
well.
sure.
Go back, Vaughan Robinson, Marshy. Marshy getting around there, not sure. That's Vaughan getting around, sorry. Aaron. I'm going to have a look at some of the other battles around track. Craig Rose. That's Michael Hayes behind him. Hazy. Up into 14th. Up 12 spots. Fighting his way back here.
Yeah, Rhodesy was doing a good job of covering off his
So
corners.
you're in front of Patterson, so if I'm just doing the quick mental arithmetic in my brain. And currently at this stage on track, you are the championship leader. Michael Hayes,
Wow.
pressure is on.
Except you're not taking into account Leon Latcham's coming first, and he's not that many points behind. You need to work on your math skills.
He's a bit touchy, isn't he?
I was looking at the relative and seeing that they were like half a lap in front of me and going, oh, yep, I need to do something here.
There we go. He's just fenced Rosie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not going to help your
Yeah,
points.
fence Rosie and then hope that race control don't see it.
I'll be sure to. Actually, I might just send Dave Coleman an email right now.
DC sees everything.
Yeah, I can contest to that.
You can contest that, can you? Or you can confirm.
No, contest to it, or I can confer. That's the one. Yeah, yeah. I go back to Virginia where Hazy and I had a little battle, and Hazy did the nice thing, didn't report me, but did not escape the eyes of race control.
I know I reported you, I just did it quietly. I sent DC a quick text message.
Here we go.
He's
Here
got
we
a
go.
key bind.
Here we go, Paige.
Yeah.
Going back to the pink car. Very successful.
Very successful. Right, you are.
Just going back, there's a couple of comments in the chat about Dave Baldock and the horse. People do realise that this racetrack does run across a horse racing circuit.
Does.
It does. There we go. Fun fact of the night. Adelaide can't decide on what horsepower looks like.
Giddy up, Dave.
Yeah, that I'd agree with too.
Certain safety car driver we've got owns a couple of Adelaide racehorses.
Are they getting the thick of it there?
Yeah, Pato, under pressure here. Gets past Anita nicely.
Look at those three green cars together.
Maybe you should consider Going green.
Favourite colour? I don't have an issue with a green car.
Of course, I'm running green this season in tribute to a green Kia that ran at Bathurst. Tribute to known as Greenie.
Green is nice.
Shout out to Dave Worrell. On the podium at the Bathurst 6 there at Easter. Here's thing up.
Decent little pack here.
It is. There's big names behind Patterson at this stage, so it's just like, keep going forward, son. Long way to go.
Do you
Only
reckon,
lap 10 to
Pedo
78.
might be holding it? Pedo might be holding that train up.
I was wondering what big names he was talking about. I was wondering if he was referring to the 515 car.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a great looking livery done by Billy Mole.
Does look good.
Nice to have a livery painter in the team. Find a new
Quite like the
driver
old
this
mates
week
and
as well.
sons car there. It's got the white mixed in with the green. Looks good. Nothing like a bit of white.
I
But
think the colour's
Pagey,
good, yeah.
Pagey, you're not a pure. I just don't get it.
Far from it.
The
What about
championship
something
leader.
like lavender or something?
Yeah,
Here we
salmon,
go. We're not
salmon.
gonna have a discussion on the shade.
Oh, Pato just lost a few spots there.
So I'll give you the tip. If it is pink, it is certainly not going to be a pale pink.
Can I hear Pedo in the Discord going, I hate this fucking track right now?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not salmon, so it's going to be pate.
Yeah. And lavender's purple, not pink, so I was just throwing an option out there for you.
Well, you can throw options all day long.
It's sounding very floral.
Yeah.
And pastel
What
floral
about
colours.
what
Maybe
about,
I could do.
what about
maybe,
lemon?
maybe I could do a flower power car.
Oh, dearie me. And you're getting under a bit of pressure here from Pagey now. Sorry, from Paulie.
No. She's right. It's just trying to keep the tyres good. Make sure I hit my corners.
Good to see parents playing rear gunner to Bash. Important job, that one.
Yeah. Hanging in there.
Important job. I know what it's like. I'm doing exactly the same thing at the moment. Playing rear gunner for a certain championship leader.
You are right, Pete Baxter. Pete Kelleher. White is a bit boring, but so is our mate. So white might be the colour that suits him best.
Oh wow! Shot fired.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey John, you missed one.
Oh, you mean I gave Anita a bit of a rub?
Yeah, but you missed one.
I was there with
You didn't
Dougie.
get born as well.
He's a bit bland. Wait till I get to Brisbane in a couple of months. Gonna go, Hazy, have you met Pagey?
I'll make sure I wear my white shirt.
Yeah, no, I can
Darren
duck
Freer.
and weave pretty well.
You
not very
can't,
good at running,
you can't latch him here though. What's going on, Pagey? He's starting to show some speed.
Well, just concentrate and hitting
Lambic.
corners. That's it.
Tennis ball yellow. Now that was one of the best SSR liveries, and they had the tennis ball yellow, and I think that's where the Pete Kelleher pink come from, because we went with the pink tennis ball style over the yellow tennis ball style SSR car. God, that's going back quite a few years.
I'm getting very confused now as to what I should do next season.
Tennis ball yellow. Tennis ball yellow. That was a good colour.
least it's
Maybe
there,
just let
Dan.
us do a livery for you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Not a big fan of driving around with big dicks on my car, thanks.
I got a month off. I can have some fun with that. You dirty rat.
Yeah. Yeah. Each week you let a different person supply you with a livery for the race.
Remember how Zippy Zeal used to put faces on his bonnet?
Yep.
I've already got it worked out. Dead rat on the bonnet. Page is sitting in P3. Scotty Perrins is P4. Ash Hall's moved into 2. So he's already given it up.
I was happy to give it up. I didn't want to
We heard
have
that.
any mistakes. Yeah. Usually you use Saturday nights there, Hazy.
Okay. We've got it all sorted. Gunter is going to do your livery.
Oh God, whips and chains everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say that is not a great image in my head.
All I'm hearing is
I need to go and get those the two coppers that feature in that bar. I need to get them, put them on the bonnet.
Shane Patterson, our championship leader, he's sitting in 17th, chasing Anita Buckland. Harry won't be impressed about that, but he's doing
Come on,
okay in
Pato.
17th. The other big name at the moment, Hayden McAndrews, is up 19 spots in 14th. Great drive from the player one fella. A good drive from Andrew here. From Hayden McAndrews.
Brew, Hayden, yep.
Andrew Johnstone is up 16. And the other guy who's doing really well in 8th position. He's up 16
Baldock.
positions, Mr. Baldock. Has Dial behind him, so he's in front of Dial, so I'm sure he's pretty happy about that at this stage.
I'm happy just sitting behind you, saving him tyres, saving
Now-
fuel, and saving tyres.
Oh, here
he's
they
so
are.
slow.
Everyone's into the pits here. This is lap 15. I've got a feeling something has happened. And we have a safety car. Front diving
I reckon he's
into
run
the lane.
wrong. Doesn't Bulldog screw this pretty slow?
Does. Oh, there we go. Kurt Heath has stopped on track.
By this point, I've
There we go.
parked it for the night. I'd
There we go.
had
Brett-
enough by that point.
Brett Fisher's got it all sorted for you, Pagey. Because you're racing split 4, you're going to need a cock on the front, good old chook, and some balls. Oh, Brett.
That's awesome.
Oh, Brett. Love it.
Look, I'd go there, Brett, but I don't need to let these guys have any more ammunition than they've already got, thanks.
Look, he's gonna go there. That's the scary bit. Everyone heading into the pits here. So let's take an opportunity why we are under the safety car as Mr. Ben Davis Taylor out on track. Why is one safety car? Let's go back. Let's have a look what happened to Blackie on that lap 1 incident. Go the Chook raffle rewind. Check my mute level while I do this. Well, so Blackie in the inside there. Pecky checks up a little bit. Blackie tries to avoid, clips free up. That allows Morgan to have a bit of a look in there. He's gone here. Blackie trying to finish flick to get into the corner. Not quite working with the other unhinged car. Joseph Grenshaw straightened you up though, Joseph, so you should be happy with that. And now he's facing backwards and takes the arse of his car, takes out Freer. And then, of course, that just leads to the Adelaide car park that we're all used to seeing, and definitely a real... And if we watch real closely, you see Baldock's on the inside there somewhere, and he'll come through and yada, 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 yada.
He's trying to take Moses' title.
Trying to.
Yeah, doesn't they? Can't take that title.
And Baldock's hiding behind the
Not
tree
when
at
you're
this
that
stage.
short.
Here we go. We can see he's Baldock. He's right under the trees there, coming around the corner, and then I cut it out. I wasn't going to show the rest of that because he did too well. I can't believe it. Baldock did too well. Great job, Dave. Got himself up plenty of spots. So let's have a look here. Some interesting things to talk about. Ash Hall did not pit. Very interesting. I'm just going to get the pit laps up on the board so people can see who's pitted. Scotty Perrins didn't pit. Scotty, what was the strat here, mate? What's the thought process?
I thought it would be a bit early and continue on with our strategy.
Fair enough.
And in hindsight, we thought about after the race, we thought we should have pitted.
I was pretty bloody happy when I saw that you didn't pit, Scott. I don't mind telling you.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
we didn't tell Pato. We didn't tell Pato how many in front of him didn't pit. We said there's a few in front that didn't pit. We didn't say how many, so he thought there was quite a few, including Latcham and Peck. Hey Ben, don't scratch the safety car.
We know what happens to people that scratch the safety car.
Yep, they get sacked, and I saw Pack gets to replace them.
Can't afford to replace any more cars, can we?
Not really. Not really.
Split three of you looking for a new safety car. Had a little bit of trouble.
Bin one?
It happens.
Yeah, spun it, hit the walls.
Yes.
Hey, Scotty, Pato reckons that you might have had a couple of spicy chickens and you might not have known what the pit lane was.
I disagree with that.
Not on race night.
Well, yeah, some race not, but after the race. I found it more safer to have it after than before. So
I think,
concentrate-
Yep, sorry.
And how's that worked out for you,
concentrate
Scotty?
what I'm doing. Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's all right. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I think Laddie's sharing the joy of seeing you guys not roll to the pits.
Yeah, we just tried a new strategy out.
So, bit of a race recap. Ash Hall, Scott Perrins have not pitted. Lap traffic still going past. Liam Latcham is the first of our pit stops. In third, Mark Peck in fourth. Dan Page is in fifth still. Crenshaw, Craig Rose pitted in 11th. Mark Dial is up 6 spots in 8th in front of Baldock, who had a pit lane issue. Time's up, so we can see that. Have worry. So we can see that Anthony Rivet stopped, but Nathan Verne and Baldock both buggered up their pit stops. Very tricky pit entry into Adelaide, and these lads have been caught out. Dan Morgan, he's in 10th spot up 3. Brendan McLean, he's in there. Nathan Verne dropped back to 12th, just in front of Dave Baldock in 13th. Baldy's still trying to latch on the back of the field. Nita Buckland in 14th, up 11. Our championship leader is sitting in 15th. So a big stretch up to Latchford. And the big note of the night, the man sitting in second place is out of the race. Michael Hayes has bought a lemon of a car and is not on track anymore.
No, the car was fine. It had a few dents and stuff, but the driver had a bad attitude and it was time for him to call it a night.
I believe his toys fell out of the cot.
Oh, rage quit?
Concerned that there may have been an accumulation of license points if I continued. So
He might have been sitting with race control round 1.
So put the keys away and see you next season is what I decided on. So Pecky's put himself in a good spot to go 5 from 5.
Split 3 next season.
Only 3.
Elevated straight
Wow.
split 1, I've heard.
Yeah, I heard if you win 5 in the one split that you have to jump a split. That's the rumour anyway that I'm starting.
You're saying you're going to split 3 too, Hazy?
Maybe. We'll
Yeah.
have to see what the pub test says. There's lots of names that it could be, and there's a lot of really fast guys coming back, so people
Certainly
might get
could shake
excited about
things up.
who's leaving, but you won't be excited about who's coming back.
Yeah. And you never know who turns up as a rookie either.
That's
Look at
it.
Latcham. Latcham's done quite well this season.
Yeah, and last season we had a few rookies that were very fast as well.
Nathan Fernay, he's a rookie, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah, sometimes it
he's
takes
had an
them
awesome
half a
season.
dozen races to work out the car because they may not have driven a lot before they come into vets. So sometimes it takes them a few rounds to get their sea legs.
We're about to get racing again.
Took me a season.
Yep, hot off the press. Scotty's going to have a run at the championship next season. Again, rumours I'm making up.
Give it a good crack.
So do these boys have the tyres to run away from these couple of front runners?
Back underway.
Liam's telling us that he came from Gran Turismo 7 before he came into the vets. So it was brand new to iRacing by the sounds of things. So he's doing very well.
Haven't really scooted away.
No.
On board with Mr. Peck. For someone that was not able to drive the track earlier in the week, he's certainly stepped it up.
Man bagging.
He was having having some proper issues on Tuesday night racing.
Yeah, he definitely put forward that he's been struggling with this track, but laps are the only thing that's going to get you any real
consistency.
Effort on this track, yeah.
Yep. He must have done some laps because he's certainly picked the pace back up.
Yep. And both Ash and Scotty's tyres look like they're holding up pretty well. They're not getting eaten up at the start here, so.
I did find if you looked after your tyres and didn't push too hard, they weren't too bad. I put a full tank load on and went a fair way into the back end of the race. And yeah, the tyres didn't actually feel too bad by the end of it.
They're actually all spreading out a bit at the front and giving each other a bit of room.
Long way to go. You don't want to get tangled up at the moment.
No.
Forced to do your second pit stop this early. Pretty well guarantees a third.
Meanwhile, Bulldog's picking on Blackie.
Picking on him.
I think Blackie might have actually.
Ash doing well out in front. Always tough being the pioneer, knowing how hard to push.
Yeah, Ash reckons that the tyres were only getting better 22 laps in. That's not what I'd experienced earlier in the week, but yeah, once you get past lap 20, maybe they got better. We haven't heard from John for a while. Has his mic dropped or something?
Don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's alright, he's still pressing buttons for us, so at least something's still working in.
I am here. Sorry. Yep.
Raffle.
Yep.
Oh, here he is.
I did bump a button. I've been talking.
You see, I was going to say he's been commentating away.
Yeah.
These dogs are talking over the top of me.
God damn it! I have just had some brilliant material just get wasted. Oh my god! One job. Who was I picking on? Mark Dial.
Well, we heard you go quiet, and we're thinking, okay, well, we better jump in, and we're leaving little windows for you to jump in.
I turned the mic off to take the jumper off. It's getting bloody hot in here.
Yeah, in the end, I thought I'd better say something, otherwise John might do the whole broadcast and not know he's turned his microphone off. Of course, John's the only one with the cheat sheet, so we're sort of running a little bit blind and just making shit up as we go.
And what do I do usually? Pick on Dan Page. Works.
Yeah. Easy target.
Yeah, Dan Page, never heard of him.
I was going to make a comment before when you said something about being a pioneer. I'm thinking, do you know this how? You've never been a pioneer yet.
Wow.
Like, I just spent 5 minutes. I like literally did a whole 1 minute spiel about how great Ash Hall is going, improving, driving, well in front of the team boss, leaving him for dead, pulling away from Liam Latcham, the quick rookie. Ash Hall dominating here. I just wasted it all.
No, because you just said it. It's all good.
And you chose a better spot because he's actually got further ahead at this point than he was earlier.
Coffee wants a track guide. Righto, here we go. Pick on.
Hazy.
I'm going to do it. Oh, Hazy's got time to do it because he's not out there.
I don't even have a car on the track.
Exactly. Righto. I'll do it. Probably due for one.
Good on you, John.
Take a breath and come around the corner. Lady's saying Pagey with some pace.
Which car do you think Pagey is, Liam?
Last time I looked, it wasn't blue and yellow.
Last time I looked, it's still on the track where
Mike
there's a
Collins
certain.
makes a pass on the race leader. Patterson falls down one more. Let's jump on. Accelerate down the straightaway into fourth, into fifth. Get just past the board there on the brakes. Try and get as close to the tyres as you can. That's nice. No slowdowns. Comes out. Keep just off the curb. Don't want to get car too unbalanced into fifth. Under the bridge there. Brake on the curb. Touch it a little bit. Beautifully done. In the corner on third. Rolls it through. Get right out to the gringo wall. Don't touch it. Don't touch the curb. Out to the outside boost wall. Don't touch boosts because Pete will be upset. Anderson, a weird man. And then we come into Rise the Bone corner. Get around that nicely. This guy is smooth. He is silk. This is what Gold Leaf looks like when you go to the Sistine Chapel. Heading down to turn 8, 150 board, gets on the brake. He's going to roll through in 6th nicely, just taps it out to the wall. Don't glance it, does well. 150 board, hard on the brakes, pulls it into 3rd. Nicely done. Tapped 2nd, probably a little bit too deep. Just gets on the ripple strip that little bit too much. Almost pulled it off. Keeps it off the wall, comes into turn 11 on the curb, bounces it off. That's a bit ugly, could have kept it off there. Coming into 13 now. Runs it up, can put it on the curb there. He does a good job. Hard on the brakes into 2nd gear. Cruise around turn 14. And he is silky smooth. That is what Ashley Hall looks like when he does a lap of Adelaide circuit.
Nice work. Actually, Liam might know which one's Pagey's car because he did put forward that he blends into the walls. Yeah, that's the one.
Who's that?
Correct.
Angry rat on the side.
Now, apparently it's Tasmanian devil or tiger or... I just
Well,
don't. I
it'll
just don't know where Ratbag Racing and Tasmania coming together. But anyway,
It won't be featuring in season 28.
Why did we say
Complete
something?
overhaul. No, complete overhaul of the livery.
anyway, new drivers and all sorts.
Yes. Yeah, it's all happening.
There's Simon Black in the background. He's got himself in front of Bulldog. Hey, Blackie. Great to see this guy drive, the boy from Freeborough. When he gets cut free from Coraliff, he goes. Flying down the back straight here. Craig Rose, he's trying to get the move done as well. Bit of a tap there from Morgan. Not pretty. Still not pretty, these two. As Bernie gets through.
Rosie says they were hoping for another safety car by lap 30. I thought Rosie might have done his first pit stop by now, but he must be on the same strategy as the top two.
Seen the name of the second safety car driver? I can guarantee you it'd have to be a block track for Coleman to put a safety car on track for the next one to come out. So Dougie Wright gets past Patterson. Patterson drops another spot. Henry's in front of Patterson. All happening at the moment. Of course, Gunther von Nordschleife is missing this evening. The great man partied a little bit too hard after last Thursday night. Some say he ended up in Berlin on a 48-hour bender. Yeah, very interesting. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. This bloke had a spotter last night. Professional driving coach. Let him go. He's in front of Mike Coraliff. He's happy. In front of me. He's really, really happy.
Not in front of me anymore, so I'd be sacking that spotter.
Early days. Keep saying that. Not even half race distance, Mark. How can you say that? There's a strategy. There's a plan.
Hey, Bulldog with a plan.
If you've ever done it, if you've ever been to the Bathurst 6 Hour, you will know. Got to buy a ticket to the last hour. That's what Baldy's doing at the moment. Nathan Verney, he's still fighting pretty hard with Craig Rose. Looking very racy is Verney. He's locked on, lads. Shout out to Wilco. He's locked on, lads. They do a classic job, been around for a very, very long time. Rosie under pressure. See that car tucked up behind that Mustang. He's all over the back of Mr. Rose. Has a look up the inside here.
He looks like
And
he's got
gets
it done.
the job
He
done.
does.
Tell you what, that
Good
Shed
job.
Morgan fella. I don't know whether you've heard the saying, Mad Dog Morgan. He is there.
Yep. Bush Ranger, isn't he?
Bush Ranger, yep. Down this way.
Yep.
Up to a place called Walla Walla, just north of there. It's actually a very famous place. Very famous park area where Mad Dog Morgan hide out up on a rock formation. Look out to the north to Wagga and look out to the south towards Albury. Keep away from the police.
Like a place called Tumbarumba too.
Yep, went to Tumba, went to Jerilderie. Jerilderie, famous of course for Ned Kelly. All fun facts and history of Albury Wodonga. Ever down this way, let me know. Show you some of the sites and take you to some of the wineries. Or like today, just take you to lunch like I did with Mr. Worrell. I'm in trouble for being in front of Anita. This stage, I'm trying to back people up so Pato can get past. Still learning the track too. Kalkanda Wagga Wagga. That's right, Sean. Stomping ground of Uncle Hoffy. Tony McLean doing well. He's in 22nd. These Unhinged boys all doing better than the team boss at this stage of the race. Great to see.
Team boss is watching TV by this point in the race.
Rumour has it he left the sim room, kicked the cat on a 2x2 spin with Rivet. They're blocking the track. Oh no, that's another accident in the background there. That has let Blackie through. Rivet's in all sorts of trouble up the back there. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one for race control to sort out. I'll have to come back to that later. What has Mark Dial done?
That wasn't me.
Blackie looking twitchy there as well. Blackie's got a bit of pace about him. He's on. He's sniffing blood in the water here. Look at him go. He's doing his best Ari Vartinen impersonation. Big wheel turn. Gets it done. Looks up the inside. Can't get it done.
I don't know that you told Blackie that there's an option of first taps a warning.
Well, I've been slowly introducing him to that.
There's about 4 opportunities to have that conversation there.
Eh,
Nice drive there, Nick.
Hmm?
I think I got nice drive there that last one. And a big shout out to Anthony Rivet for coming in and apologising after the race. Appreciate that. Even though I was down there stirring up WK&P boys as well.
Oi, behave, Mark.
No, I looked down and why the rest of my team was all pissed off. And I thought, well, I'll stay here.
That's Ash Hall into the pits.
Yeah, let's Pagey free. What do you call a free page?
I don't know, John. What do you call a free page?
Artistic license. Oh dear.
Sorry,
What did
autistic
I ask?
Do more blank page.
We may come to that later, Mark. So
Dribbled on page.
someone might turn the page.
Yeah.
Well, Bulldog's under a lot of pressure now.
Korolev throwing everything at Bulldog. Bulldog up 14 spots in the top 10.
Doing very well.
Doing really well. It's great to see Dave performing at this high level.
Mr. Van Ree up 19.
Who?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
Never heard of
Pretty
him.
decent.
fair. These are up 11. Cool.
Yep. At this point, the championship, the Bulldog Cup's already on the shelf at Dave's place, polished.
Perrin's into the pits.
Already been there, and it's full of sand. If anyone really wants to know. The weighted value of the trophy.
And so for next season, John, is the prize actually going to go to the person that wins?
That's the thing that people don't realise is that the loser dictates what the winner gets. Scotty Perrins tucked up behind Patterson now. Patterson in 16th. Got Latcham in P1. That's a big gap there. I reckon that could be enough. Be enough for Latcham to steal this away. Very balanced. He's got a good 2-second lead. Peck and Page nowhere to be seen behind him here. Can a rookie take the championship? I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the last rookie to take the championship was Troy Stone Street. That is a big pair of shoes to fill. Of course, Stone Street went straight from split 3 to split 1 that postseason. Latchy here. Balanced, looking composed. Ahead of Pecky, he's got more bullets this season than he has guns. Hey, feet. Pagey in third, looking very composed. Joseph Crenshaw, he's in fourth. What do you think at this stage, Bundy Bear? Look at this. Put him to sleep, Pagey.
He's falling asleep.
Not quite. Just consolidating the position, just not to let those guys get too far away and just save the tyres.
Yeah, that's very smart. Oh, yeah, Abel, yeah. Actually, sorry, I do apologise, laddie. You did win. Didn't go to split 1. There we go, correct myself. Like Korolev gets past Bulldog, that is a big, big play. Nice work, team boss.
when Stone Street won it, he also lapped half the field and was doing power skins on the last lap. So he may have outgunned most of us.
I remember running in the top 10, like I was about 9 or 10 at Winton, having a ding-dong battle with somebody. Stoney's come up behind us with about 5 laps to go, and he was about 30 seconds ahead of P2. And I'm like, oh, I've got to get out of the way, got to get out of the way. And Troy goes, no, don't get out of the way. I'm enjoying watching this battle. Keep racing. Like, okay. No. Get a chance to have a beer with Mr. Stone Street? I highly recommend it. Robbie Williams, he's looking very entertaining here. Great little battle. Need a Buckland in this as well.
Yes, Sean, there are quite a few unhinged cars in Split 4. I believe we have, I think, 10 or 11. So it does take up quite a bit of the split.
Someone forgot to tell Hazy there wasn't a team championship.
Hazy's just making sure he's got enough rear gunners.
That's right, plenty of gunners. Oh, I'm evil. Becky is getting racy here.
Oh, someone's hard on the brakes there.
Might have been Darren Freer.
Yeah.
With that livery, that would be one of the Vermies.
There you go. Uncle Hoff is joining Unhinged. Team boss is going to walk away from his team and join Unhinged.
That's it's hot off the press.
Yeah, that's as big as me joining OSR. No one thought it would happen, but it did.
He forgot
He
to
does
tell
it
Hoff
great.
as well. Sent his whole team into a panic for a couple of seconds.
You heard it first here. Haddo all the way back there in 15th at this stage. Someone's up 20 spots here. Highest positions gained at the moment. Looking good. Finding the rhythm. Getting the flow state that we tried to get into Paddo all week.
Yep, Van Race trying to get himself a Driver of the Day award.
I already got one of those.
Need to
Don't
get
need
up.
one. I got
You
one of
gotta
those.
get up past Bulldog.
I got one of those at St. Pete.
Yeah. I was thinking to myself, please don't mention St. Pete. But I couldn't tell anyone not to mention it because then I've mentioned it.
Well, what happened at St. Pete?
Nice, Hazy.
Oh, not much, Hazy. Nothing exciting.
I'm sure John could probably send you a replay if you'd like to watch it over.
He's on the computer sitting behind me if you want it. I'll chuck the link in the YouTube chat if you want it, Hazy.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe we can set it on repeat on the new Vets website.
I was going to say, it might even exist on the website. There is a couple
It
of
is,
replays
it is.
that have
It
been uploaded.
It may or may not. For those who haven't checked
Yeah.
it out, b8veterans.com.au. Get over there, check it out, have a look. If you haven't registered for season 28, that is where you do it. Get on, do it. 5th of June, you're not in. Say goodbye. Big wait list. They will all take your spots. Get out there, do it. Make sure you get on it. There are a few spots available. As I said today, Hoffy said no, he's not playing next season. He's gone. There's one spot available. But also be aware that we do have about 2/3 to a half of our race control coming back into the racing group. Oh, someone just got turned. That just, oh, cars going past everywhere here. That's just not right. Anyway.
Great side.
Park the underneath of his car up across the curb.
Yeah, if you haven't got your entries in, get it in ASAP. Because two things, if I don't get enough race control, I've got to come up with a methodology of how I'm going to cut people off. So it could be based on your number in entry or whatever. And the other thing is, get in, because when we start dropping in all of the other guys, you will be in a situation where you may miss out. As I said, we've got about 15 on the wait list, and I have about 10 race control guys coming back in. So work that one out. Do the maths. Apparently I'm not
Let's
good
go
at
on
it.
livery colour. Let's go from dark to light.
Well, Paige
If we don't have enough room, we
Paige,
just leave
bye,
the white
Dan.
card there.
Yeah, as long as it only applies to season 28, and all of a sudden I know the colour that I'm going.
All I've got is all I've got is Forrest Gump, somebody standing on a shrimp boat waving at Dan. Bye, Dan.
Lieutenant Dane.
Pato is in 11th. He's worked his way up here. Oh, Scotty Perrin's getting very, very tight and close with Anita.
If you haven't checked out the website as well, take the opportunity to jump on the drivers tab and update your driver. Put a blurb in there about yourself. You put a picture in. Have a look at your stats. Pretty cool website.
And of course, make sure you check out my blurb. I think I did well with that.
What's it say? I hate white cars.
Short but sweet.
I win in some plates.
No, it just says not Dave Baldock.
Yeah, so by this time I've dropped out of the servo line. Because Pagey pulled on my fucking Starlink cable.
He was saying that earlier.
Look at Rivet
You
on
can
fire
see
here.
me coming.
Rivet
I was
is on
about to
fire.
ask how many people's black book is my name featured in, but I think it'd be quicker to say how many people's black book am I not featured in.
Hang on. I'm just going to count with my thumbs.
Hoffy's putting forward he's got a score to settle with me. I bumped him once about 5 years ago.
Go get him,
He's
Hoffy.
not let me there. Let me live it down ever since. We're talking back like season 8.
How big is Hoffy's black book? You can remember that.
I reckon it's that big that he hit you. If he hit you with it, he'd do a bit of damage.
I tell you what, if I had the old circus elephant, I'd be playing that right now, because Hoffy's got a bloody memory like an elephant by the sounds of it.
I think he ripped every page out of that diary except for H, and it's just Hazy's name.
I don't know. I reckon you've never raced against him, but I reckon you're in that diary because you've got a white car.
Default.
That's the one.
He reckons Bible thickness.
Bible thickness. Kyle left tablets. Oh, here we go. Perrin's making a move on the championship leader. Could that be the difference? Perrin's getting himself in between Patterson and Baldock. This is going to be a tough one for team orders. What's the team going to do here? Do they pull up Baldock to let Patterson get through? Will Wilson, have you ever seen him eat a peanut?
Yeah.
just let Ash Hall through. You just let me through. Likey. Look at that. That's a good flick. Hope you took
Nice
note,
flick.
Simon Black. Liam Latcham is our race leader. Halfy every page reads Michael Hayes. That's
It
starting to
wasn't
sound.
even that good of a bump.
That's starting to sound more like a Bills and Moon novel. Hazy loves coffee. Can already see it now. Hazy on the front cover with Fabio's hair. Coffee towering over him. Hazy in his little vest. Let's have a look what's going on back here. Up 17 spots. Hazy's gone quiet, so I'm in trouble.
Nah. I think everyone else just wasn't in on the quote that you put forward. Parker's still whinging about that jumper.
Parker?
Yeah,
Parker's winning because you weren't wearing a Parker. Ooh,
Yeah.
Greg Shelton going a big move here. Oh, he gets it done. So we are 43 out of 78 laps into this one. Liam Latcham's leading from Mark Peck. Dan Page, never heard of it, is in third. Joseph Grenshaw, fourth. Simon Black is fifth. Blackie, he is shining a bit of colour into the top 10. Nathan Verne is sixth. Jen Morgan up 6 in 7. Mike Korolev. Both of the team boys are in front of me. That's a bit of a worry. And then we have Anthony Rivet in 9th. Dave Baldock, 14th. Up 14 spots in 10th. Has he done enough? Is this enough for the championship for him? The big night, he's doing well. I know Gunter is in his ear saying sweet things at the moment. Look after the tyres. You're doing well, Dave. Keep going. You okay? Man, he is okay. Doing well. He's in front of Pat 8. Championship leaders up into 11th. Latcham, that is probably close enough now, I think, to be safe. Still a long way to go, though. We still have another 30-odd laps. So this is definitely going to be a tough finish for this one. And then we go Ash Hall. He's back in there. Anita Buckland. Ash recovering course from that strat earlier on. Anita Buckland's up 12 spots.
12.
She is driving like a demon. Greg Shelton is up 5 in 14th. Robbie Williams is entertaining us still, up 8 spots in 15th. Never heard of this guy. Scotty Perrins is in 17th. And Andrew Johnstone is 18th. Aaron Smith. This is someone I want to talk about. This privateer is up 16 positions to be in 19th spot at the moment. He is driving the wheels off this thing at what I would say is one of the tougher tracks that we race at all season. So great to see Aaron having a good one here. Great way to finish. Oh, is that Pecky?
That is Pecky.
Pecky is backwards.
That's all right. I remember.
What has happened to Pecky?
I believe he might have got turned by a lapped car.
Yeah.
No. Oh, look, he's in P2 for 105. Grenshaw moves
Send it.
into 6. What are you thinking now, Joseph, after that?
Oh, just take your opportunities where you can and see what happens. Look after the tyres. That's all I can say, because this track is brutal on tyres.
Track's just brutal, period. Pato just got passed by Ash Hall there, I think. He's moving forward. Starting to see some of these second pit stops. Verne is in the lane. We have seen Freer. Done 2 stops already. He's still battling away. Anita Buckland's done 2. Corey Schwebb's done 2. Dougie Wright. If you're splitting your strat, you'd be in about now, I would say.
Offie's suggesting that he'll drive a safety car as long as it's not a split I'm in.
That rules out split 4. Not looking for safety car drivers for next season. I am looking for lead race controllers. So if you think you got the temperament to have a crack at it, please put your hand up and let us know. I know at this stage, apart from 3 rounds, Split 4 has a very confident safety car driver that will help them out. But yeah, that's the situation we're at the moment. Very nervous. So those who don't know, Greg Favell and Anthony Visma are back for Split 1. Split 2 is blank. Split 3 is blank. Split 2, rephrase. Split 2, we see the return of Jordan Ross, comes back from his broken foot. Sean Vandermeulen comes back from more knee operations than I've had chocolates. And then we also see those boys come back into play as Marshy is in trouble here. We might be about to see a safety car. Oh, there he is. So Phil is in trouble. But 2, Freer's in trouble as well. The pink car stand out, Pagey. I can see who it is straight away. Yeah, so I do believe we may be under a safety car about now. Keep an eye on what's going on in the pit lane. Safety car is on track. Back to what I was saying, Split 3, we're going to be losing, of course, the great man himself, Joseph Mahoney. Joe has been doing it for quite a fair time. He has done, I think, nearly 18 months of race control for us. And he has turned, or he will turn 40, I think, next week. And we'll be racing next season. So happy birthday, Joe. Welcome to Vets. And thank you for your service, which is rather disappointing. Just lose you out of race control, but it is great to see you drop into the masses and have some fun on track. Done your dues, buddy, and we greatly appreciate it. Split 4, we lose DC and possibly Dikey with that as well. DC is changing jobs and is very much under the pump over the next couple of months, and will still be in management and doing some shite in the background and helping out, but won't be able to commit to doing race control as well. So a bit going on with the lads in that space as well. I'll be out for 3 weeks next season. So there's a bit going on, but definitely if you are interested in getting involved, we're definitely looking for lead race controllers and definitely looking to get a few other blokes trained up as well. Got some great guys that can help you and teach you. Pete Baxter, of course, did race control in the Great Pro Series for quite a few seasons. He is part of our coaching for race control. Yeah, so we do have that in the background. We do have the likes of Jake Burton, who has plenty of real-life motorsport experience. Brenton O'Brien can help out as well when he can, another real-life race steward for Motorsport Australia. So we do have some great people involved in our racing administration community. And yeah, if you're interested, get involved. Under the safety car here, it might be time to have a quick look at, of course, what happened to Mr. Rivet on lap 30. And he comes in, Anthony, into this corner here, lines up Mark Dial beautifully. Nicely, I reckon there's plenty of overlap there. I reckon this is Rivet's corner. Dial coming in, side-by-side contact, and there is nothing like a beautiful pirouette. Side-by-side together. And then, of course, the track is now blocked. And what do we do? Roll backwards a bit more, make sure, yeah, we close it right off. That's going to slow up Vernie. Well placed. Going to slow up Morgan. Then in comes the black. Is he going to get there? Here he comes, Blackie. He's going to take the inside. I'll take the 3-for-1 here. That Dave Baldock is pass of the century. Great job. And, of course, the other one we might have a quick look at is Mr. Perrins. As we go to Chook Raffle Rewind. Of course, he's on lap 41. Gets a little bit hot, a little bit overcommitted. Misses the apex. And, of course, as soon as you miss the apex on turn 9, you're out on this curb here. very hard to correct once you hit that curve. And then it is just around and around. Into the wall, sit back and watch everybody go by. And it, of course, would be the worst place, or is the worst place to do the old flick spin, because you cannot see who's coming around the corner. As we jump back.
Have you got one lined up for Pecky?
No, I haven't.
That's all right.
I'm not allowed to pick on short people, apparently.
I don't know. I think you got the memo on how short I am, John.
I hear you're taller than Pecky.
If I am, it's marginal.
It's marginal.
You're lucky I'm not coming back next season, Paddy, because I'd line you up for the, like I did at Northside.
You see that? Dana Compatriot tried to get in my way. That pisses me off.
So you're going to have a season off, Mark?
Yeah.
Have a reset? Get ready to go again for the following season?
Well, I just thought
Hopefully.
if I can get the rig back up and running in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
It could be longer. I don't know. It's all going to come down to a lot of factors.
We will go green next lap, I believe. And then it will be a 28 lap dash home. So Latchy in the box seat here. Page in P2. Everyone's got their second stops out of the way. And we have Simon Black, Crenshaw Black, Peck still in fifth. He's recovered, not too bad. Jazzy 16 was ripped. The Ripper Pato, it was. Mark Peck in fifth. Jan Morgan in sixth. Seventh is Mike Korolev. OSR boys, they rock. Look at him go. Eighth is Anthony Rivet. Ninth is Nathan Verney. 10th, David Baldock. Go Baldy. Go Baldy. And then 11th is Ash Hall. 12th is Pato. Just about close enough. I reckon safe. He probably needs a spot or two, and he's there. Anita Buckland is in 12th. She's up. Sorry, in 13th, up 12 spots. Robbie Williams is entertaining us in P14, P15 Sholton. Up 19 spots is that rookie Aaron Smith. Hooking him up before 069. He is doing very, very well. He's just the call up to Unhinged. Scotty Perrins is sitting in 17th. Craig Rose is 18th. 19th is Andrew Johnson, and 20 is Tony McLean.
I'm sure Aaron Smith could drive the number 100 car for Unhinged. Surely they're up to 100.
I wonder if that'd be a gold car. Surely wouldn't be a white car.
When you got that good a leadership, people just flock to us. It's not my fault I'm that good.
Might be flocking when they find out if they start winning, you send them on holidays.
What a mother. Who are you calling mother flocker?
He'll be back next week.
Fucking hell. Liam Latcham has the lead of the race. He has control of the field. He has gone! And gone early. Look at Latchy go.
I did predict he was probably going to go straight away.
Anyone think that red car's a Ferrari? He's
Certainly has
clearing out
pace.
from Pagey. You predicted it. Why'd you give him 5 car lengths before the line? Just
He
saying.
didn't, he's just not quick enough to keep up.
I wasn't going to push on the tyres being cold. I'm just going to let it warm up nicely and, just settle back in.
Hey. Lazy Bear, he's sitting in P3 here. He's got Simon Black tucked behind him. Pecky's in the thick of this as well.
Blackie's done well.
Yeah, Joseph's probably thinking,
What's happening?
hey, Pagey.
Oh, no! No!
Either.
It's the end of that.
No! He has thrown it. Oh no! You hit hold the brakes, son. No. Oh. I'm wondering if he gets penalised for an unsafe rejoin for moving under brakes like that.
Could get you in trouble.
Oh no, Liam.
Definitely not
car
steering
looks
very well
busted.
now.
Behind him.
Oh no,
Nick
he got
Andrews, I
bailed.
think. Oh,
That car was
Blackie
Dale.
stopped as well. Blackie stopped. Simon Black is stopped on the side of the track. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure Blackie, Liam was saying that when he looked sideways, Blackie was coming straight at him.
That wheel's not turning on the front of
No.
Blackie's car.
That is definitely not rally spec. That is definitely not spinning. And there's a car backwards there as well. I think, not sure who that was. That
The
might have been Robbie
entertainer.
Williams.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Oh, it's all happening. And Dan Page is in the lane. What's going on, Pagey?
My thing wasn't feeling good after that shunt.
Oh, you had an oopsie?
Oh no, well I was who Liam hit.
Oh, we seen that. I just was sort of
No.
rubbing a bit of salt.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, tops.
So, of course, this has allowed Bulldog to come up 16 spots in the 8th. Buckland's up 16 in the 9th. Paddo's in the top 10. This could be championship-defining moment. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Has the weight been too much for Liam Latcham? Patterson, looking very composed. Stayed out of trouble all night. Hasn't battled with the boys. Hasn't played the game of hot laps. He's played the game of consistency. He's taken a leaf out of the guy 2 spots in front of him, Dave Baldock's book. He has driven a consistent race. Can he hold on
Bernie's
from
his
here?
closest rival now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bernie needs to be like 20 spots. So the race starts to settle in. Pecky with a bit of pressure from Bernie. Ash Hall in the battle there. Mike Korolev has come from nowhere. Moses has parted the seas. Moses has parted the fences and has moved to P3. Shen Morgan, this guy, I can vouch for it, is a street circuit specialist. He has got himself to P2, up 11 spots. Look at him go. Joseph Grenshaw is leading the race, unhinged, P1, P2. What are you thinking at this stage, Joseph?
Long way to go. Nerves are kicking in. Saved the tyres. So I was just managing the gap back to Shannon. Knowing full well I could see him coming at times, and just tried just to keep the same gap each lap.
That sounds very familiar to someone's speech from Pete, but anyway. Mike Korolev, P4. K-Dog doing really well here. Of course, only one OSR driver's gotten the win this season, so big pressure on Korolev's shoulders with the last race to go. Nathan Verney looking to make some moves on Pecky. Ash Hall getting involved here.
Need a Buckland up into 9.
Don't rule out Anita either. She's moving forward.
Yeah, driving very well. Great to see.
Solid, looking solid. In between, what's the old saying? The rose between two thorns? Stuck in between Baldock and Patterson. Anita doing very well.
We were all questioning earlier Paddo sitting back and staying safe, but looks like it's panning out now.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Stayed out of trouble, put himself in a position where he is looking like he might get the points he needs to stay where he is on top of the ladder.
He's doing very well. Still a long way to go here, as has been stated. Very solid. Here's Nathan Verney, Ash Hall in a great little tussle here. These boys keeping close companion here.
And like you put forward, Bernie needs to be about 20 spots in front of Paddo, so
Paddo,
That's
once
a
he got
pretty big
that,
ask.
once he got that 10 number, I think he knew he was okay. I
Yep.
know there was a few expletives came out round about now where he got a 1x. Hoping to go a 0x race because that gave him an extra 3 points.
that's a big call from Mr. Galloway. He reckons that Anita's doing well to be in the top 10, considering all the effort John put in to make that not happen.
When the car's booked, it's booked. That's all I'm saying, Bruce. Crazy trying to make some moves here as well. And Smith. It opens the door for McLean. Almost gets around the outside.
Have a good night, Sean. We'll see you in the next season. Hopefully come and visit us again.
Yeah. Get some live crosses now that you'll be back in Oz, Sean. Looking forward to it. Back in our time zone. Very racy, the Rose. Going to go back up on Verney though. This is a great little battle here. Verney and Peck. Ash Hall staring down the barrel of these two. Kyle looking very composed, 1.2 in front of these guys.
Yeah, remember Moses had a drive-through on lap 1 too, so to come
Great
back
little recovery.
from a drive-through.
Noticed last night in practice though, he's a bit of an angry man last night.
No, he's never been known to be an angry man.
A bit of a dispute with the safety car, I believe.
Yeah. That.
Kind of sounded like Grandpa Simpson, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's not the way I heard it. I heard something along the lines, it'd be fantastic if you just did it my way, please, sir.
Yep, I think he was just dirty that the safety car wouldn't part ways like everyone else does.
Normally the cars parting ways for Moses isn't on purpose. It's normally because they're going in every direction, but straight.
Yes.
Taking his Mr. Clouds. You're a brave man, Simon. I wasn't going to say that because you got upset when I said it last night. Got a feeling I'm going to be summoned in front of the team boss tomorrow morning, but anyway. I think he's under a lot of pressure here from Verney. Verney driving smart. Ash Hall's hanging on too. He has really impressed this season, Ash. Well, this is a great place to finish the season off. 50Ks here, you've earned it. And next season, we are upping the ante. We are going to finish the season off with a non-droppable enduro round, 300Ks, Mount Panorama. Here's the
One
kicker.
lap qualifying.
I was about to say, here's the kicker that you haven't read. and you don't know is we're going to give you 1 lap to qualify. Not your 3. Oh, big dive by Hall! Can you make that stick? Oh, he's going to do for 1.
Wow.
Becky loses 2 for 1. Oh, no, he's saying so. No,
He's fought back.
he's going to fight back on Hall here too. He's saying over.
Becky would have taken that well.
Oh, good job, Becky.
Yeah. Little man syndrome kicked in and he got it done.
He would have definitely taken that well. He would have been. That's okay. I don't mind that you gave it. Let's have a beer after a squad.
Yeah, so going back to the last round of the season, next season is a 1 lap shootout. Not the shootout where we're going to make top 10 and take an hour in a broadcast to do it. It is, you will have 10 minutes to do 1 lap. So you will feel the pressure. Everybody, 200 drivers will feel the pressure of what a top 10 shootout feels like. You will roll out on the track, you'll go around, and then you will go bang. I have 1 lap. And when we start talking championship pressure as well, I think it's going to be insurmountably exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
I was going to say, I didn't think it took Pagey 10 minutes to do 1 lap of Bathurst. Close, but like 10 minutes.
Well, apparently I got in trouble because I gave the Split 1 guys 10 minutes to do a lap of Nords when they were all doing 9-minute laps. So I think if I give them 10 minutes to do 1 lap, no one gets upset.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I do like the idea of the 1 lap. Say that now, but I can guarantee you when it comes time to roll out,
Yeah, you'll be the
I
first
probably
bloke.
won't be as excited.
You'll be the first bloke on to me. Yeah. No, I think it's going to be an exciting way to finish the season off. Something
Yeah.
a bit different, a bit of a twist. Going to be a few twists next season. But of course, we're doing the Australian theme with a couple of variations and some feedback. So looking forward to that. The Hour on Park plays out in the mini series. Forward to that. Go a bit further back, Tony, McLean, Aaron Smith. McLean's going to get the job done here, I think. Freer. Darren Freer. This is the guy who was 2 laps down. He's got his way back into 14th. He is moving forward. And Smith, I think, may have had a little bit of whoopsie. It's the car going. He's just dropped a couple of spots. Baldock is up to P8. Peck and Verney still fighting side by side. Ash Hall still in front of him though. Plenty happening around us.
Joseph's got himself a bit of breathing room out to 2.6.
Looking solid. Ben Morgan up 11 spots in second. Is his opportunity, or is he going to be the street circuit bridesmaid? Korolev still sitting in P4. Very, very solid from K-Dog. Ash Hall in 4th spot up 2. Nathan Verney, he's still circulating. That gap is closed though. He's back now in 5th. Peck is in 6th. Rivet is doing very well in 7th. Baldock up 16 in 8th. Anita is up 16 in 9th. Scotty Perrin's in the top 10. Missed the best pass. I thought I got the pass. Anyway. Shane Patterson is sitting P11. Peck has got past Vernay now.
Yep. And this battle's letting the front 3 run away.
Exactly. They have Gornsky. And we have 18 laps to go still.
Yeah, Moses can breathe a little bit easier. He's got a bit over 5 seconds, almost 6 seconds there.
Peter Buckland putting all sorts of pressure on Dave Baldock. Mark Dyer, lap traffic in the battle here as well. Don't worry, Baldock was well aware that you were there, Mark.
Oh, I know. I was going for him. I was hoping to take Anita with me around him just so I could stir him up some more, but
This is where the real battle is. Becky, Verne. Sorry, Ash. This is a great little battle.
even Pato stepped aside for me coming through. You could see that I was had a red mist coming. But he stepped aside.
Right, Pato was under strict instructions. It wasn't just stepped aside, it was strict instructions. Not get involved.
Yeah, he's racing himself in this race.
He's racing for a championship, not racing some lap car hack.
You notice he said that when...
That come out of WK&P. I know where that come from.
Yeah.
Exactly where that come from. But
And
the
you know-
one season I've got to fucking wait on this, boys.
Yeah, you noticed he said it when you're having a season off so that you can't retaliate for 12 weeks, 13 weeks.
Oh, I know, with
No
his
worry.
black book, so it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, Diley just opened the black book, underlined, boxed.
Underline WK&P.
Yep. Reached for the art liner texter.
Well, I mean, I am coming up on time.
That's funny.
I can see him there too, and I'm thinking I'm going to catch up with him.
Shen Morgan now starting to come under a bit of pressure from Moses himself. Moses having a very close look at the back of this unhinged car. Lap 62.78, she's ticking down. Boys have been racing for an hour and a half now. Teague will be starting to kick in with some of these old bodies. A little bit off the apex there from Morgan.
Find a lot of tyres are starting to get a bit squirmish as well.
Careful not to get the dreaded slowdown coming out of turns 1 and 2. Korolev hitting the apexes beautifully there through the Gringo corner.
That's the key on this track, getting up on those apexes.
Not being scared to touch them.
Just help drag the back end around, straighten you up a bit so you can get back on the gas.
Who's been coaching you?
Yes.
Oh, it's Stewie. Good job, Stewie. Well done, mate.
Yeah. Shout out to Stewie with his coaching.
You're looking for a good coach, jump on to the M1 coaching sessions on Monday night. Looking for a really, really good coach. Stewie does do a bit of one-on-one stuff as well. Hit him up.
Certainly gave me a few pointers, and I was amazed at how quick I adapted to what he was talking about. And, riding curves is one of them.
I've noticed the behavioural changes.
Might be why I'm going to swap from a white car, mate. He might have given me a serve as well.
Best 20
Well,
bucks.
the first thing
Best 20 bucks over spent.
Yeah, the fees. Yeah, comes in and says, well, the first lesson, get rid of that white shit.
Like I said, best 20 bucks ever spent.
Yep.
Hopefully we haven't influenced his decision on that.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Well, he did come out and say he preferred pastel colours, so.
I've got a couple of new drivers. Sorry, John.
There you go.
Got a couple of new drivers coming to the team, so taking the opportunity, a lot more, or a few more cars that need to be painted up. So took the opportunity to start fresh with the new drivers sort of thing, and get a whole new livery set going. So it should be a fairly different look for the Rat Bag team come next season.
You ever told me you were
Forward to it.
joining Unhinged?
Yeah. And I was hassling the shit out about Hazy to let me have a pink car too, and he just kept resisting.
And the Leighton
I would-
Larrikin's up to P12. That's a good recovery drive from him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have suggested a pink car for you.
Violet.
Lavender, I think I said. Violet's a bit too manly for you, I would have put forward.
Yeah, true. True.
At 65 now. Pato hanging on to that top 10. I think he knows that's where he's got to be. That'll be enough.
Good on him.
Been a championship for him. Has really battled away and that has been the key to build this championship for him. And
That's probably the biggest change this season for Pato is his patience.
absolutely. Didn't win the first 3 races. He was there and about. Got himself up, of course, when we got to VIR. That was a great win by him. That was his only win of the season. No, he do very well at Long Beach. He dropped back a fair bit, a little bit in standings there. Up and about, of course, when we got the Fuji, that was probably the great result. That probably was enough to show that consistency is going to do the job. And of course, did enough again at Nordschleifer. That was always going to be the thorn in his side, but he managed to get himself a good result there. And then, of course, managed to stay top 10 here again tonight. I suppose probably helped a little bit by the lack of numbers when we went to Nords. A little bit easier to get a top 10 result there. But he has just been consistent every race. Done really, really well. Proud about how he's driving here. And definitely. Stage, if you can hang on to that top 10 position, serving champion. Of course, lap 66.78, still a long way to go. We are not done yet. That's Mark Peck under the pressure from Nathan Burney that he's getting here. A battle and a half.
Yeah, Verney's consistency's picked up across the season.
Definitely has.
He's definitely been quick the last few rounds. He's been quick the whole time, but his consistency's got up there in the last few rounds.
He has. Done very, very well. Dan Morgan, hanging on in front of Korolev. That has been a fair bit of pressure over quite a few laps as well. Get that gap back out. Very balanced. What are you saying to him at this stage, Hazy? I forgot you actually watching telly.
I was probably snoozing by this point.
Great to see the team boss stays around to help the drivers out.
You better comment on that, Dolly.
Yeah,
Nothing like a
I
team
wouldn't
boss
have
that
been a
comes and
help.
supports.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been a help. I would have been a hindrance. I'm the type of team boss that lets Marshy do all of the work and just shows up on race nights.
Up on race nights, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we're very lucky to have Marshy, being that he's retired and he loves to get involved in everything. He does quite a lot for us, so it's always good.
And he just got past Peck.
Now he's got a new challenger.
Got his parents past Bulldog. Bulldog drops back to 9. Bernie though, clearing out on Peck. Fair bit down the road though to get the haul. Not too many gaps available at the moment. And Morgan holding off Korolev.
They've taken a little bite out of Joseph's lead there. He was out to 3.2, now he's back to 2.5. Was that a little twitch, Joseph, or you sort of just looking after tyres still?
No, that might have been the lap when the steering wheel decided that it wasn't going to play ball anymore, and I had to go back to the sequential shifter.
Oh no.
Yeah, that never helps.
Darren Freer now tucked up behind Patterson. Of course, hang on to that top 10 spot.
Yep. And Ash Hall's actually taken a big bite out of that gap that was in there. It was 5 seconds. It's down to 1.5.
Closing up. Getting a sniff.
Yep. Be interesting to see where he might have lined up if he had a bit more luck across the season, because he's been very quick across the season.
A little bit of luck. No. Bad luck creates inconsistency. Definitely a contender for next season. Like you said though, gone through a season where the top end fell away, which saw a lot of upward movement, where my gut is telling me season or next season we're going to see a lot of downward movement. So you see who drops back into split four, bearing in mind if they haven't done 5 races, they're ineligible for average points and have to go back through pre-qual. And of course the other one that we've adopted is if you don't set a pre-qual time, you automatically go into split 3. So there'll be some interesting changes coming in the backwind here as we go in. That's a wall. Wall and haul. It rhymes. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting off season. Of course, the pre-qual track season is Road America. So it will be very, very interesting. Won't be an Australian classic. So you're going to have to make yourself work for it.
After a long night, we're getting to the pointy end of the race.
We are. Rosie tucked up behind Patterson now. Chance you might just jump on, go full noise, watch a lap of the guy who is leading our championship at the moment. We'll go full noise with this. Looking very composed. Our championship leader.
I'm glad you didn't jinx him with the onboard. You've done that to a few people across the season.
Have I?
I was thinking, oh no, he's going on board with him. Hopefully he doesn't touch a wall or something.
Oh. Rosie goes to the inside. He's going to get the job done here. No, Rosie,
Ooh.
no. That could have ended in tears for Patterson. Building to something, Hazy. That's what it was. Ashall tucked up behind Corliss. Coming through. Turn 9. He has closed that gap. He's coming like a bullet. Oh, another car going down the inside, side by side. That for replay.
Well, he had the position for a second. Well, a tenth of a second.
Corliss pulls away. Nathan Verney. Oh, tucked up behind Peck.
Peak must have got him back, didn't he? Get in front of him. The Fernie had actually passed Peck, yeah.
The other great one to see is Anthony Rivet tucked up behind these boys as well in the top 10. Front of parents.
Another person that's done well this season. Shown pace later in the season.
Yeah, been a big improver. At 73-78, we are getting to the finale of the championship. Joseph Grenshaw showing the team boss how to do it. Team boss not even in there spotting for him. This is great what he can do by himself.
I reckon the whole team's going to have a podium before I get on another podium.
I thought you were going to say the whole team's going to have a holiday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, Shane Morgan is out there as well. He's re-gunning Grenshaw. Mike Corliff. Moses, the man, the myth, the legend. He is sitting on the podium. Ash Hall is a good 9 seconds behind him. So definitely a fair bit happening. Nathan Verney sitting in 5th. Mark Peck tucked right up behind him. This is the only real close battle I've got on track at the moment. Pecky, I reckon, he'd be out of energy by now. Be running on fumes. Verney doing very, very well. 74 or 78. Over the curb, bouncing the car across.
That's probably a slow down there.
Yeah. Good chance.
Sure. Yep. Tough to wipe speed off through this section.
Oh, that's a wall.
Oh.
That's a wall.
Oh.
These boys don't want to pull away from each other, do they?
They're not leaving anything out there anyway.
Yeah, they are. The walls.
Yeah.
Paint on the wall.
Yeah, you can see where their cars hit the wall.
Mickey a bit deep. Oh, Verney a little bit deep. Comes Pecky again. Searching, looking, begging.
Found this corner quite tough once the tyres went off. Had to really adjust back to braking. Otherwise, it was easy to overshoot it.
Gav Rivets in the back of this battle now. He can get himself a bit further up. And of course, Patterson sitting in P11. Baldock up 15 spots in 9th. Man under pressure. Morgan still under pressure from Korolev. Sorry, Corolev's under pressure from Hall. Morgan's got a bit of a gap now. All the battles are in top 7 at the moment.
A bit of lap traffic in amongst them as well to mix things up. Joseph's pulling himself a good lead, 5.5 seconds in front. Are you starting to feel comfortable now, Joseph?
No, no way in the wide world. Anything can happen with only a couple of laps to go. One bad decision on the brake pedal and you're gone.
Only takes one wall. They're still going toe to toe. Rivet's got through on Peck now. Peck missing half the front end of that car. It's probably hurting him.
He might be driving a bit angry by this point in the race.
But he drive angry.
I know it's a new concept, but I'm sure he's been angry in his life at least once.
Yeah.
A day, an hour, a minute. One of those.
Tea time, yeah.
Yeah.
Lap 76 of 78, 3 to go. We are getting to the pointy end now. We are going to crown a champion. Looking right, he's up 7. Andrew Johnstone is up 13 in 14th. Baldock is up 15. He's the biggest mover outside Corey Schweber, who's up 16 in 18th. Baldy running in the top 10. Woody Perrins has fought his way back up to 8th.
Right.
All in all, probably one of those nights leaning back in the chair going what could have been, and we pitted under that first safety car. And Morgan copying the wrath of Moses. Go on lap 77. They do here. His team boss in his ear, he'd probably be saying calm things like Apex's. The braking point's right. Moses goes the big look. He comes across the cover. Moses goes the outside. And that's unsettled Morgan.
Oh, no.
2 to go. It was either going to be this lap or next lap. I can see Korolev using those years, those decades of motorsport wisdom to set him up beautifully. Go the nosy inside, poke it. I'm going to go out, make him look here. Bang. He lost the one spot though. He hasn't lost a spot the hall, so he's done okay there. As Joseph Grenshaw. This guy has propped up Unhinged SimSports efforts this season on the pointy end of the timesheet, on the pointy end of the result sheet.
Yeah, ever since I sent Dominic overseas, he's stepped up and taken the reins.
Taking more
Didn't want
than
to
the
get
reins.
banished to the naughty corner, right?
Yeah.
I heard a rumour that if you didn't perform, Joseph, you were heading off to Iran, but anyway.
Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, back it in the wall, son.
Whoa.
Making sure that you're not giving back any straight pedals. I like it.
It doesn't take much. There's a lot of marbles out there by this time of the night.
I'd be blaming Pagey for that in front of you for missing his braking point, but anyway.
Yeah, I thought there was a little brake check out there.
No, I got to pay Pagey a bit of credit. We had a good battle there in the middle, and We almost went through turn 8 side by side. So yeah,
What the?
It was good.
It was
good
race.
fun. Yep.
Joseph Grenshaw, you are the round 10 season 27 winner. Congratulations.
Well done.
Michael
Thank you.
Korolev. Mr. Moses will come home in P2. Jan Morgan could have had P2, but he gave it up. He will come home in P3. I think he'll be pretty happy with that one. I don't think Team Boss would be because he wasn't there to enjoy it. Ash Hall, he is going to bring it home for Quantum Racing. Great drive by him. Sure, he'll be very happy at home in P4. It's been a tough night, and he has battled pretty hard on track.
Great season, Ash.
Absolutely. Great season. Nathan Verney, the locked on lad himself, home in P5. In P6, Anthony Rivet. Great drive for the SLS driver. He has done really, really well. Mark Peck drops all the way back to 7th. Seen better heads, front ends on cars. And I'm not going to go there. Scott Parents is P8. Scotty, he's been beaten again by his teammate. He knows he's got to lift the ball. We talked about it earlier. Definitely a fair bit of work to do there. Dave Baldock. What can I say? This is a fantastic drive. 9th. That is
Another
key
cup.
points. That is key points. It's another cup of sand. Gonna have to think up a championship thing to make him do. There is talk of a green car. Maybe we might make it a white car. Darren Freer, what a comeback drive. After being spun early in lap 1, he has fought his way back from backwards. He will be P10. But it is this bloke here in P11. He has driven one of the most simple races in terms of keeping it clean, keeping out of trouble. Got criticised a bit early because he let people past. He had a strategy. He had a plan. He pitted a little bit earlier just to make sure that would work. And he is going to bring it home in the championship. 11th in this race, but he will bring home the championship, which we'll have a look at those points. Second, Craig Rose will be 12th. Great drive from Rosie. He's done well. He's up 6 spots. Greggy Shelton, 266. He's up 6 for 13. Dougie Wright will be up. Oh, hello. What's going on in the background with Jono? That didn't show up my cheat sheet. I was going to say Jono. Dougie Wright comes in P14. 15 will be McLean. And Andrew Johnstone will come home in 16. And then we get to Robbie already crossed the line. So plenty happening back in there. So let's jump back up. Joseph Grenshaw, you're the race winner, mate. How did you find that one?
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. The distance wasn't too much. It's Adelaide's a track I sort of like to drive.
It wasn't the pressure from the team boss. It was like to drive the track. I love it.
No, Adelaide's yeah, it's a fun track. I do. Turn one's a brutal slowdown if you get it wrong, but everything else is cool.
That is one of the great things about it. It is a good track to drive. It is good fun. I think it really, for a street circuit, for an Australian circuit, I think it is an attainment of where iRacing has got us to, and I think it is good. Anyone you want to give a shout out to? Don't say Hazy because he ditched you.
No, actually, I would want to give a shout out to Marshy. Marshy, he was having a little bit of trouble towards the end of that race, and yeah, he jumped in and just kept me calm towards the last few laps, just to keep it going. So, and what Marshy does for the team as well, it's unreal.
Yeah. Marshy, of course, been around for a long, long time with us here in Vets and does a cracking job. Yeah, well deserved. And we move on to the bloke in P2, and that, of course, is great Mike Korolev from Oceanic Sim Racing. sure love to be in here and have a chat to us, but he's not this evening. And of course, I know he'd love to give a huge thank you, partner in crime. These two basically remind me of Waldorf and what's his face from the Muppets sitting up on the balcony, but he'd love to give a shout out to Simon Black as well for thanking him for being his teammate. Them two, the dynamic duo, have been together for a long time. They have done very well, and all I can say is I'm extremely pleased to have Simon and Michael racing in vets. What these guys have done for the iRacing community in Australia over the journey is massive, and to have these two guys racing with us in vets is really sensational, and got them involved. And the first thing I said to them when I got them involved is, I do not want you to miss race control and the rest of it. I want you guys to just come, have fun, enjoy your racing, have a laugh. I have sat in plenty of race control rooms with the Pro Series with those two boys and have chewed the fat over some gun, AG's white car. Yeah, and it's just great to see these two blokes not giving back, but getting back from what the community, getting back in the car and having just fun. P3, Shen Morgan, over to you, Hazy.
Yeah, he's had a good season. He's been a little bit unlucky at times, but he's had plenty of pace, so it was good to see him on the podium at the end of the season. I guess he probably, like always, would like to thank the league sponsors, including the main one, RaceKraft. I'm sure there's other people that family and friends and stuff, but yeah, mainly just the league sponsors and everyone else that gets involved and helps out during the week.
And of course, we then find ourselves
Do you want to do DOD
D
first?
first. We can do DOD first. DOD and Tony.
No. I'll throw that out to the rest of the guys first and see what they think. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, Mark. I'll go.
Yeah, well, I'd say Joseph.
Can I
It was
say
a
Joseph?
great-
Yep.
Yeah, great win.
I'd be happy with that.
I'm going to throw three names out there.
It's not a. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Dan Morgan up 10 spots to finish in the podium. That's a great drive.
Yeah.
No offense here, Joseph. Baldy up 15, top 10 as well. And then Darren Freer, who literally went to last, and I know we had two safety cars get 2 laps back, went to last 2 laps down and fought his way back to the top 10. So they're my two choices. I'll leave it up, lads, to off. If you're in the chat, jump in, let us know, because I've got a feel and to them to finalise where we go with this. Not Baldy.
I can't believe you even suggested it.
Yeah, I can't either. What do you
So
think,
yeah,
Crazy?
Shannon definitely drove well. Joseph drove well, and Freer definitely drove well as well. So
Yep.
So any of those, I'd be happy with.
I'm the same. I'd be more than happy. They're got to vote for Joseph on
I
the.
got to vote for Joseph.
on-
Joseph's got it. Congratulations.
Yep.
Renshaw. And of course, car sitting. Man,
It's always tricky when your team members have done really well that week that you don't want to be showing prejudice. But yeah,
it's really tricky when you're the team boss and you don't support them. So,
Yeah, it goes to bed. Yeah.
so Joseph
they might
Crenshaw,
vote me off the island.
Joseph Crenshaw is our drive of the day. Let's have a look at the championship standings, because this is what everyone's sitting around waiting for. And let's click this. Now, Shane Patterson, you are the Split 4 champion. Congratulations by 12 points. Nathan Vernay sneaks home in second. Darren Freer, I suppose I already knew this going into this conversation. Darren Freer, your top 10, mate, has gotten you P3 in the championship. That is pretty huge. Crenshaw, you finishing in 4th. That is pretty huge. Dave Baldock, P5. Bloody great effort, mate. Ash Hall is P6. Another great effort in front of the team boss. Craig Rose in front of the team boss. Great work, Rosie. Terrens, we know he's coming. We know he's going to get back to that split 2, split 3 pace. It's not far away now. He is definitely going to be the man, the myth, the legend next season. Keep an eye on him. Dan Page, Dan Pastel Page next season. Keep an eye on him. Mike Coraliff will be about as well. 10th, Dougie right in 11th. That is a great result for Dougie. Shows consistency pays
Well done,
off.
Dougie.
Andrew Johnstone, welcome to P12. Welcome to Split 4. Not the easy step down from 3 that everybody thinks it is. Reminder for all the other splits too, if you're stepping down, it's not easy. Jan Morgan, P13. Michael Hayes, what could have been. Field of Dreams, build it, they will come. We built it. You fenced it. 15 is Greg Schultz. 16 is Anthony Rivet. 17 some Muppet. I don't know how he got there. He didn't deserve that. Liam Latcham, that is a disappointing one. He was in the battle. And, of course, the non-drop round 10 makes it rather difficult. Robbie Williams, Gert Heath, Anita Buckland, Tony McLean, Darren Vermey, Mark Dole, well behind Bulldog, Corey Schwebs as the rookie, 25th. Now, I'm just going to say this because I can see this ending somewhere at some stage by someone. Next season, between seasons, we do a ranking. Basically, your best 8 races, and then on top of that, if you don't do 8 races, do 5 or more races, average your points, give you your best 8 races. No round 10 is a non-drop round for the championship, but when we do rankings, round 10 is a droppable round. Taking note here, Hazy. Round 10 is round 10 is a droppable round. So, yes, we had a top 5 in the championship, but I can tell you now, without doing maths on an Excel spreadsheet, I can tell you now that that top 5 will not be the same. What people don't realise is, Mr. I Hold All the Bullets Peck has done 5 races, so there's going to be some averages going on there that are going to be quite scary. And the likes of Hazy, who had a bad last round, Latcham, who had a bad last round, are then going to come back into play. So when the rankings come out, when we do splits, I just don't want people to be upset because they finished, where they finished on the podium or in the top 5, because I don't think that is how the top 5 is going to play out. And I will say that for all splits as well, because I do know there is going to be a shuffle. On saying that, there is then still the pub test, but also in saying that, I know there's going to be a lot of top heavy pressure pushed down on splits. Work them out for 28. But also in saying that, if you haven't got your entry in for 28, and I'm sitting on the 5th of June with only 106 drivers entered, we'll only do 3 splits. That is the other side of the coin. So just be conscious of that as well. And if we go back to 3 splits, that will see probably one of the biggest shuffles in a long time. Went to 4 splits where drivers sit. So yeah, that's probably all I've got to say. I'm looking forward to 4 weeks off. Pete Baxter is going to be doing a lovely series for everybody. I'm looking forward to back and laughing at it. I shouldn't say it that way, but I need a break. Those who know. Got that, Jim? I apologize. For those who know. Yeah, it's going to be a big thing. I do know, though, I better say this quickly. Shane Patterson, who finished first in the championship, he would love to thank Wodonga Carts and Parts, Croc Promotion Carts Australia, Stone Street Plumbing, Super Cheap, Rebel Sports, BCF, MacPack, Pool Guys Adelaide, LCG Images, Dave37 Racing, I don't know why, Warboys Motorsport, Blake does a fair bit there, Send It, Don't Bend It, Ampere, M1 Cars, Pecky Performance, Dyno and Tune. He would really like to thank Ollie for spotting for him for the back half of the season. And he would really like to thank Sean Vandermeulen for coaching him throughout the season as well. So I thought I'd better slip those ones in before I miss out, and I better do the right thing as well. Nathan Vernay's not with us, but I know he'd like to thank Wilco and the Locked On lads. Darren Freer would love to thank Bruce Galloway and, of course, Will Wilson from W2 Motorsport as well. I will be personally going out and seeing Darren to congratulate him on his third place on Monday for lunch. So I'm looking forward to catching up with Elite and Larrikin home patch. Next season, as I said, we're doing an Australiana theme. I've got no idea what officials look like. No one has put their hand up to take officials over after Bruce McLeod, so I've just thrown my hands in the air and gone, I need to plan a season, and we've done an Australiana theme. Next season, after that, season 29 will be the Jamie McKnight season, where Jamie's going to build the season up for us. I'm looking forward to it.
I ain't coming back until that's over.
I'm looking forward to it. No, Jamie's got some ideas and some concepts, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be a good change up from the Australiana theme. And
in season 29.
I think that's one Korolov's doing.
Season 30.
Yeah, all right.
28's the Australiana theme, season 29. So we'll see you next year, Mark. And yeah, so
Give that man the reins.
What's that?
I said you never give that man the reins.
I'm not giving him the reins. I'm saying to him, give me the suggestions to the track layout. What you want for a season? That's what I'm saying. So he has been around. He's done setups for a long time. He's got ideas. I like his ideas. He's on the committee. He's got a right to say his ideas.
And we like the fact it upsets you.
Yeah. And of course, for those who don't know, Mark Dial is doing the setups for the mini series as well. So forward to see how they come out. As I said, I'm not racing the mini series. I'm going to take these 4 weeks to chill out a little bit. I will be away for 3 rounds next season. So not sure how we're going to do the broadcast and stuff for that, because I'm not taking a laptop with me to go. So yeah, we'll work that one out.
I have to play catch up, John.
Yeah, we might have to do something. We'll work that out. Who's doing bloody doughies in the Coraliff?
No.
Oh, sorry, I got to look this.
There's a couple.
Doing it. Fine.
Oh. I think it is.
I think it was Coral.
I don't know.
Going to say maybe there's a late scratching.
Yeah.
Hold the tape.
Hang on, hold the tape. I'll just get on the phone now. Have a quick chat. Yeah, so I'll try and get some rankings and stuff sorted out very shortly. Don't forget, entries close on the 5th, and I'm pretty certain around about the 6th, the week pre-qual. 25th, are back racing at Bathurst. Everyone loves Bathurst 150 Ks. We're going back to COVID era, where they used to do the Bathurst sprint to start the season, and then we are going to finish at Bathurst with an enduro. So 2 races at Bathurst, 2 races at the Bend. We're going to do the GT layout. We're going to do the international layout. And the reason we're not doing West Bend is because we've got enough short tracks in Australia as it is, like Oran Park, which we're going to go to Winton. We're going to do a timed sprint race series at Winton, 30 minutes, 5-minute races. We are then going to do Mexico City Mexico national layout as a variation of racing around Great Albert Park. Are also then going to do after that, we will see rounds at Winton, Phillip Island. We're going to go there for 200 Ks. Going to go to Sandown for a
Adelaide.
250. We're going to come back to Adelaide for a 250.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to Belle Isle because that's the only street circuit we didn't do this season. But we're going to go to Belle Isle as a substitute for Gold Coast. So that is the season. I'm excited by it. I think it's a concept. I know somebody wants me to get rid of Detroit and put Oran Park in, but wait and see what happens. Might doesn't. Well,
We-
then who knows? There might. Hope.
Fuck her off, Baxter.
Of course, round 10. I'm not going to get away with this without the special wind-ups. I want to say a huge thank you to Reg James. He does a massive amount of work in the background. Ready just all of our weekly graphics, season graphics. We'll be sending out prints again. Winning for our championship winners. We will also be. No, he also does our merch. There's a merch tab or channel in Discord. Please click that. Have a look what you can get. Make the most of it. He also does the Fade project line of clothing as well, which of course we have as our safety car. We then also have that Bruce from Reg. Reg has also built the website. Ask Reg to build the website. Reg offered to build the website, went and built the website. He gets a bit of feedback from it, boys. If you want to get involved with helping with the website, please sing out. We can add you to the website working group. Yeah, he's done a magnificent job with that. And I know the entry system is slightly different, but fast tracking that over the next this season and next season, simplify that methodology where it takes a bit of workload off me in terms of registering people in else. Reg does a fantastic job. Then there's Carl Pickering. Carl does a fantastic job. Like to get on there and spend time and get some of our stuff out in social media and that is fantastic. He does a really great job with that. The other one I've got, shut up, Mark, is Jamie McKnight. He runs a business. He's got a wife with health issues. He's got two young, but he's got two teenagers that he looks after as well. And runs a really massive business. But he finds time every week to be barraged by me because he does the setups and we've varied into dynamic circuits now and doing wet weather races and stuff like that, and comes back and goes, it's a monsoon, and it's like it's not meant to be a monsoon, it's meant to be a trickle. Trying to work out how to set a car up for the huge thank you to him. It's a simple job. Huge thank you, of course, to Stewie. Michael Stewie came under a lot of flack a couple of weeks ago. Come under a lot of flack with Nords, with setups and stuff, with iRacing changing everything else. That is not an easy job, setting up the number of servers we do every week, getting it right, especially when trying to get it dynamic in some races, rain or weather or whatever time of day. It makes it rather tricky. If you do see something, the race server is up, everybody have a look at it. If you see something that's not right, mention something so that it can try to get out at 8 o'clock on race night. The other side of the coin there as well, I just want to thank Pete Baxter. Pete Baxter's race setup group as well to help out Dewey in that space. Those who know what I've been going through in the last 6 months work-wise, yeah, it's been workload, and bets has probably been the thing that started the pay for what I've been doing. I want to thank our other broadcasters. They do a fantastic job. Jono copped a lot of fluck at the start of the season, but you know they've stepped up and improved their game there. They're working very hard to make it better. Hamish does a cracking job with split, and what we get from speed guys between Dan and Jay is some of the best we're going to get in the world in terms of casting. And Hainsey and the boys who jump in, Speary's been in there a few times as well. We've got some of the best broadcasters. Get Dan Yeaman background as well. We've got some of the best guys you can get doing a broadcast with fun, and they do a cracking job. So huge to them. I want to say a huge thank you to 99.9% of the drivers. I want to say thank you to. I know it does get trying at times. I know we've got some trying tracks, some trying conditions, trying people, and I know each split is super competitive, which makes it even more trying. But all in all, 10 races a year, 10 races or 40 races a year, all in all, these blokes do a fantastic job. Huge thank you to everybody in YouTube land that jump on and watch and support everybody and get involved. Of course, a big thank you to our sponsor. Going to make a huge announcement now. RaceKraft Simulations have been sponsoring us for a very long time, and we're in the process at the moment, possibly away from season 28. Finalise some stuff in the background before June, so placing banners on cars and the rest of it. So there's a bit going on in the background. I really want to thank Pagey for going on in the background. Pagey's come on as our accounts manager. Accounts, I mean our sponsors having our series. Pagey's come on to help look after them. It's always not been my strong point. Scotty Van Loon looked after that for a fair while, but Scotty back a fair bit at the moment. I'd also like to thank Dave Coleman. He does a cracking job looking after all of our RC guys. I want to thank them as well. Dave has done a cracking job. Dave has had some curveballs thrown at him in the last 4 or 5 weeks, work-wise. Landed back on his feet, but I know he's going to have to dedicate a fair bit of time to over the next season. Dave's going to step back from Thursday night role of doing race control, but he's going to try and help out in the background management. And also a huge thank you to Bruce McLeod, another one of our management team. I know Bruce has been one-armed bricklayer in Baghdad. Yeah, but no, Bruce is still there to bounce things off. I've been rattling, but all I'm saying really is it takes a village to run this league. It means a lot to me, this league. I know it means a lot of other people. Forward to hopefully, now that I get into my quieter time, getting around, probably not going to get over to the west or to Adelaide this time, but I might try and get to Perth and get to Melbourne and see people. Laughs. Yeah, leagues in camaraderie in the league, and if you get the opportunity to stop, have a beer with someone, make sure you do. Like if you're rocking into Adelaide or Melbourne or Brisbane for a holiday, let everybody know you're in town. Be surprised. Start putting faces to names behind broad channels and iRacing circuits and that sort of stuff. Start making some friends and start making some serious connections. Make what you valuable. Anyway, I've rattled. Supposed to stop me, Hazy. What do you?
Well, we'd like to thank you too, John,
Yep.
for all the hard work that you've been putting in. We were just giving you a chance to thank everyone else before we jumped in and thank you for everything that you've done. And and steering us towards another successful season. And hopefully the next one is just as successful.
Yeah, I hope
Great.
so too. I'm looking forward to season 28. I know things happening in my world over the next 10 weeks or next 20 weeks. Big things happen in my life, but anyway, that later. On that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. Still 21 out there. Haven't scared you off. Definitely looking forward to catching up with everybody and have a good break. As I said, you won't see me places. I'll open for you guys. Drop in and watch back a broadcast up if I get really bored. Yeah, have fun. Enjoy. All season 28.
Thanks, John, and thanks, boys. Thanks, everyone. Oi.
I've cocked up. I'd really like to thank Paige for jumping into the podcast. I dragged him in at the start of the season, and I sort of turned him into my whipping boy. But
It's been fun.
Joseph, love you jumping in when you do, mate. It's always great. I'm a bit upset like you that we didn't get up on Wednesday night. Yeah, a bit just be surprised, mate, that guys have got to realise that there's another border down south of New South Wales, and you're from the other side of that river as well. You know, you're supporting Queensland. Mark, I know you got a ton happening in the background, mate. Make sure you look after yourself over the next couple of weeks and get yourself sorted. Hazy, too, mate. Thank you, everything you've done this season. Yeah, probably see where it all falls out in terms of rankings, but yeah, if you're with us again, mate, next season, jump in again.
Yeah, either way, I'll come along next season just to stir Pagey up. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'd be stirring Pagey up too because and I'm just going to say, and I haven't had to say this very often, is WK&P champions.
Nice work.
Well done.
Pato.
Good job.
Yeah.
Pato.
Congratulations.
On that note,
Congratulations, Pato.
on that note, we'll wrap it up. And well, we'll see everybody again after the 25th. 27th, we'll all be back. My workload will be halved and less stressed, and yeah, it'll be good. See everybody then. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Nice. So you're putting forward that Pagey was going to learn OBS for next season, so he could do a race or two.
As I said,
I'll be
I think we just do a bit of a catch up when you get back, mate. Yep.
Using the RaceKraft PT1 custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed The Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with a 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation.